All right. Yeah, let's get back into it. I'm going to turn down my music on my end because it is too loud for moi. There we go. All right. Things are getting crazy on the road. You guys are on the map right now with the crazy battle with those four-armed trolls that could lose their arms and heads and still remain ambulatory. I'm going to bring us back over to the overall map. You guys have made it all the way up the coastway to now the Tradeway. Now it is a straight shot northwest over to past Daggerford through to Waterdeep. So far, you guys have not been caught by the enemies, although the cultists, a lot of them are pretty suspicious. Luckily, Resmir, the half-dragon, is not convinced you guys are bad. And the rest of the merchants and people here are defending you guys enough that when the actual murder happened, with someone dying from a sword wound in the back, mysteriously, they did not, in fact, go after Darval, although they suspected it at first, but they convinced everyone to stand down. Over the last week or so along this path, you guys have done all manner of like battles, fighting weird griffin monsters, heading out into the moors briefly so that you could find the safest paths and try to avoid some of the troll hills, even though some did eventually find you, 'tis true. But one of the most important things is that you all have begun conversations with Jamna Gleamsilver, this gnome right here. Seems that you guys are ostensibly allies. You're in the same vein here. You don't want the Cult of the Dragon to succeed, although I believe you guys did rumble the fact that she might be from the Black Network, a mercenary order with muscle for hire that is not opposed to doing things in a very sneaky fashion. A little akin to the Harpers that you guys know, but not as nice. When you guys were almost not poisoned, but they tried to feed you guys fish bones that once you ate them, they would unravel and the needle points would kill you slowly from the inside. However, you guys were able to avoid that by befriending her. Waka, you had some good conversations on a roguish to rogue mission, basically.
Yeah, we have no problems with their sneaky ways. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Another big thing that you guys have found out here is, let me pop his art up too, Asbera Joss. This man, you guys have figured out, is a red wizard of Thay, who are from a nation that kind of wishes to be like a nation of undeath, essentially. They are pretty powerful wizards. He's masquerading as one of the merchants, but seems to be working with Resmir, although you guys have, on some successful checks, think it's, a partnership of convenience at the moment. Like, they are not real allies. And in fact, this guy actually came to the defense of Darval during those accusations. Although Darval, he did kind of, not even hint, just kind of tell us, like, hey, I stuck my neck out for you. You defend me if things go bad.
Something I plan to honor.
Very fair. As for the weapon, I believe you guys did not find a huge amount of evidence as to how this murder took place. But
we did see the tracks leading away, though, I think, right?
You did, yeah, you did see some tracks. It was a bit muddy. There were lots of tracks around there, but I think you narrowed it down enough to think that there was probably a singular attacker. who then like retreated.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I showed them to Resmir.
I think you did try to like point stuff out to Resmir in like an effort to continue to save face, which admittedly seems to be working. Like, I laugh, but you guys still haven't been fucking discovered, so what do I know? Alright, and currently you guys are, let me close our art really quick. You guys are at the end of, just finished week 3, going into week 4 of a 7-week journey. So, you know, pretty much hitting the halfway point now.
Yeah.
Any questions? Kind of a broad overview there. Any questions before we keep going?
I think we're good. Me and Willa.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Alright, we're going to continue along our way through these roads. Let's make some checks here. Okay. As you guys are heading down, or I guess up the tradeway over this week, the weather starts to take a turn for the worse. There's like 2 days and nights of near constant rain, sometimes escalating up to like lightning and thunderstorms, and just strange whistling sounds on the wind that, while you don't notice anything untoward with them, they're like just on that cusp of like, is this a natural noise or is this creepy? Like, is there a reason I'm scared, or is it like my body's natural reaction to a strange sound? However, on the third morning after all that rain, you guys awaken to see that the road is like carpeted with fungus. Various mushrooms growing everywhere, into the forests on the side, into the grasslands, into the marshes even, and along the road itself, even the parts that have cobblestone, different bits of like mycelium have sprouted through all of it. Go ahead and everyone, as you know, everyone can see them here, go ahead and give me a nature check. Alright, naturally, you got the druid coming in hot and passing it. Okay, druid and cleric, you guys both got it so far. Alright. Ander and, oh, okay, and Will, okay, so just Ander and Lyral. You two both recognize these, like, weird mushrooms as, tiny shriekers. You know they sprout from an enormous underground mycelium. You would know that a less versed person might look at them and think they are poisonous. You know that they are not poisonous. However, a lot of the group, the merchants and guards under your guys' command as sergeants, are pretty fucking nervous about them. How do you guys handle the situation?
Like a poison spores or?
It's like actual mushrooms. Imagine like kind of like
Totally safe.
You think they are, I wouldn't say totally safe, but you know that they're not poisoned.
Would I feel comfortable enough to go up and grab one to eat?
I would say yeah. You would think it wouldn't, like, it's probably not a great food, but it's also probably not, it's not gonna hurt you. Also, sorry, my Chrome just crashed for some reason. Let me get back in here.
I would like to go take one, bring it back, and eat it to show that it's safe.
All right, I'm gonna say give me a persuasion check.
Good.
I'm gonna say with advantage.
Thank the advantage.
All right, sorry, I just popped back in there. My Chrome was being weird. Oh shit! All right, 17. All right, with advantage, that is a pass. Some of the more, you know, stodgy, stuck-up merchants seem a bit grossed out still. But they accept, you know, one of the sergeant's assessments. That being said, to carve a path through these things... sorry, I'm reopening all my notes that closed when it refreshed. Give me one moment here.
No problem.
Doo-ba-doo-doo. All right. You know they're safe. However, the rains continue today, and as you guys start to travel, at first it's like gross, but you know, you're just rolling over them with the cart, stepping on them with boots, riding on horses. You just go over them. And then you begin to notice that the mushrooms are swelling worryingly fast in the rain-soaked ground. You can, like, to the point where in the midst of the day, as the rains really intensify, you swear you can, like, literally see them growing a fraction of a time, like a fraction of an inch per second as you're looking at them. After about half the day or so, they are now becoming a problem. They were the size of, you know, just like kind of like thimble sized at first, and then they were champagne cork sized, then up to 6 inches, and by now they're over a foot tall.
Anyone know?
Go ahead. What are you saying?
Anyone know fireball?
You could blast a fireball in there if you want. It would clear part of the way.
I don't know fireball. I don't know if anyone knows.
At this point, you think unless you guys do something, it's pretty much going to like halve the speed of this caravan right now. It's gonna take you extra time to get to Waterdeep, and you know, of course, extra time is more time that you guys could be caught.
Yeah. Can I just like start chopping at them? Try to chop my way
Yeah,
through?
for sure. You can chop your way through. That would be an athletics check if you want to try to clear the path. I'd say we'll consider this athletic check like you and your troops doing it. If anyone else wants to also do it, it will lower the overall... I'm going to say it'll lower the DC for Darval as you do it as a group.
You want to get on this?
It's not quite advantage, but it will make it easier.
I'll send my squad to help.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'd say with the amount of troops you got right now at Darval, I'm gonna lower the DC. But go ahead and make me an athletics check still. Okay. You do carve a path, and you're able to keep the caravan on track today. And thankfully, the rain does begin to let up as nighttime approaches. However, I'm gonna need you to make a con save, and you guys both still have full squads, I believe. So I'm gonna roll 8d20 for those guys.
That's not good.
Okay, you and 3 of the guards fail this save. And the four of you feel like as the day settles down, you just feel weird emotions of like intense grief, remorse. You swear that every so often you're hearing like thousands of tiny cries of pain and death as you hack through the fungus as if they were like living creatures.
Is this like a disease? Would I think that my lay on hands could deal with this?
Well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll some dice here.
Not fair.
Okay. After about 10 minutes of this, the 4 of you just completely break down and have like a panic attack.
Oh goody. 4 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I would say give me a nature check here, so you can tell what's happening.
That could be worse.
Darval, you think that like this isn't a poison? This is like a weird defense mechanism these mushrooms have evolved to make people feel guilty for cutting them down. Worst thing is gonna happen is that you like develop a lifelong aversion to eating mushrooms.
Good to know.
But you were successful enough that the caravan is not slowed.
That's good.
Can I try casting Lesser Restoration on him when he breaks down?
Yeah, I'd say so. Give me a...
Okay.
Go ahead and do Lesser Restoration. You are able to remove his lifelong aversion to mushrooms.
Okay.
And you do stop the panic attack partway through, more importantly.
Yeah. Thanks, Laurel. These are some nasty buggers.
Absolutely.
They're mushrooms.
Fair point. I put
Don't
my
see
foot
the
up and
issue.
say shame on you. To the mushroom.
All right. Successful rest for the night. You guys start continuing along the way. I'm going to say, since we're about midway through week 4, everyone go ahead and give me your choice, either a perception or an investigation check. Nine, 16, 15, 8. Ooh. Just barely beating the opposed roll. Willa. This is actually pretty fitting because you have the craziest night vision. Midway through the week, probably on like Wednesday, maybe Thursday night, for part of the night where you're, awake, making sure your men are doing their jobs, you look out into the darkness and you see Gleamsilver the gnome is like looking around, clearly trying to make sure no one's looking at her, pulls a bundle out of her bag and walks away from the camp into the darkness. What do you do?
Obviously, I want to do some sneaky stuff to try to see what she's up to.
Oh, okay. You want to do a stealth check?
I would love to.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check here. I'm going to say this is going to be versus her actual perception check, not her passive, because she is deliberately trying to be furtive about this.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby. God damn it. She also got a nat 1 for a lower result than you, so you do succeed.
This would be like if we could video record it, this would be kind of comical.
Yeah, you like, fly up and land on a branch. The branch just full snaps under your weight right as she, like, like, chokes on, like, she takes a swig from her water, like, and chokes on the water, like, goes down the wrong pipe right as you do it and doesn't seem to notice.
Totally. Okay, very cool.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
I'll take it.
Alright, you see she pulls out the bundle again, as well as a small spade, and begins digging a hole. The item is wrapped in just like a set of like a loose cloth. Give me a perception check again as you try to figure out from the angles that are covered up, what is she burying? Not positive exactly what type, but it would appear that she is burying a weapon.
Yep.
Huh. And then she just walks away after that?
Assuming you don't stop her, yeah, it looks like she kind of like digs like, honestly, she's not, she's not trying that hard. She probably digs like a foot deep hole, tosses it in, and if you don't stop her, covers it up and goes back.
Yeah, I think I won't stop her, but I think I will go back later to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I'd say you wait a little bit and go back and dig it up. You can take 20 on this. It's the ground is super soft from all the rain. I'd say, you just take a few minutes, dig it up. You unwrap the cloth, and inside is not like a super exceptional, gilded weapon, but you recognize like a sturdy tool. This is a short sword.
Oh!
Is
This
it
is
bloody?
the sword that did the deed.
It is not bloody. I'm gonna say give me an investigation check on it though. I'd say a 13 can do it. It is not bloody, however, you can tell it has been, like, recently polished, which is in itself odd if you're gonna just fucking chuck it in the ground.
Huh. Okay. this little bit of information.
All right, you kind of go back in, avoiding your squad that's currently taking like their shift on patrol, and shake Wako awake.
So, this thing just happened, and I very quietly, discreetly tell him in Thieves' Cant. How about that?
The language he can speak.
All right, you guys do a quick conversation in Thieves' Cant. Ostensibly, to everyone else, it sounds like, you're talking about the mushrooms, how, like, shitty the weather is today. But you both interpret what you're saying. So you go ahead and tell them, like, you guys can say what you're going to say, but everyone else that doesn't speak Thieves' Cant is not catching on here.
So, what's her name?
This was Jamna Gleam Silver.
Okay, so, guess what I just saw Jamna doing?
God forbid it be Jana. That'd be too easy.
Burying a suspicious weapon that appears to be sword of I think the same exact one that did the deed earlier.
She was trying to blink.
I would say if you guys want to make like I would call it like a medicine check. You could try to confirm looking at the blade, like, is this the one that did the wound?
Did you take it or did you bury it again?
Oh, I thought you took it with you. Did you bury it again?
I buried it again.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't know. We should probably tell the rest of the party.
All right. Is this something you guys feel like you need to wake them all up for, or are you doing?
We'll probably tell them in the morning.
Okay.
Maybe let's go have us check it out a little bit better. Let's.
Yeah, we could go. Well, you know where she went? Follow her.
Ooh, good thought.
Yeah.
Like, where is she now?
Yeah, like what is she doing now?
I'd say you could give me a perception check, but you purposely didn't follow her. See if you can spot her around the camp.
Yeah.
I'd say if you want to, give one of the two of you assistance, you could just do the advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
Just aid another.
Will advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
You catch a glimpse of like her small tent and a bedroll, and before she like blows out a lantern, you can tell like she's in her bed. She's got like a small like one-person canvas tent.
Okay. And does it look like she's sleeping? Or like she's
Can't
trying
I'd
to
say
relax?
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell through the tent. I think before she blows out the lantern, like she's lying down. You can see that from like the outline before she blows it out.
Okay.
But as for like if is she actually asleep, hard to tell without actually looking in.
Would we rather tell our party or go confront her at some point?
I vote to. Let's actually wake up the party. So we'll go back and kind of wake up the.
Okay, you wake up the party. I would say if you want this to be a bit like surreptitious, let's make a group stealth check from everyone.
All right. Yeah, I'm not trying to alert him.
I think I would purposefully not go because I have to maintain the bubble.
Yeah, you're in the bubble, so I don't think they would be able to even get you because they weren't there when the bubble was created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Ander coming in though.
Oh.
Jesus. All right. That is not gonna be enough. No one stops you guys, but you get the feeling that people definitely noticed your group gathering.
Okay.
But no one seems to like actively interfere and stop you guys. You do get some glances though.
Do I notice we get some glances?
I'd say give me a perception check. Yeah, I think you notice that like some of the guards, a couple of the cultists, one or two of the merchants notice you.
In that case, I'm going to just say, loudly enough that people hear me, but not like overly loudly. Another surprise drill, Waka.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Surprise drill.
surprise
Classic. Classic.
Yeah, I was thinking of something along those lines, so I'm gonna play along here.
Yep.
I was thinking maybe we should do something like a patrol every night at a random time. That way, hopefully a murder won't happen
Okay.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
I'd say the two of you give me a deception check.
again.
Okay, not bad. Oppose this.
Oh no.
I'm not very good at lying.
Yeah, you don't think this is really convinced. You see, like, one of the cultists is just, like, kind of, like, rasping his knife on a whetstone, just watching you guys.
He's like,
So good.
so hard.
I don't know if you guys have ever read it. If not, I highly recommend. I actually need to catch up on it. But the Order of the Stick comic. It's like a webcomic with stick figures based on a world where, like, the characters know. Like, it's a fantasy world that follows the rules of D&D. So, like, the characters, like, know when they're making skill checks and stuff. But there's a fucking phenomenal part where, like, one of the villains who acts like a smart villain should, they, like, try to sneak in and the bard goes to the guard and he's like, oh, it's a... he's in disguise as one of their officers. This is a surprise inspection. And the guard, like, pulls out a pamphlet that the evil guy gave him. And it's like, rule 1, there are no surprise inspections. If they come, this is someone deceiving you.
That's awesome.
It's just, like, so...
Rule 1.
So painfully accurate.
That's great.
Like, it's, yeah, I forget the exact phrase. If it was like in all caps, it's like, I will never do a surprise inspection. It's not me. Okay. So, do you guys try to just whisper about it, or are we kind of like breaking and waiting for morning to finish this discussion?
Nah, I'm not even gonna try to mention anything. I'm just gonna kind of lead the party around. We're gonna inspect the camp, make sure no one's being murdered,
Okay.
and then go back to bed.
You guys have a little patrol. Some of the people, looking on suspiciously is like, okay, this is pretty obviously not what they wanted to do, but at least they are protecting us, so we're not gonna fuck with it at the moment. Okay. Cool. So,
I'm doing that. I'm gonna say to Waka, so every night now for next week, I guess.
so good.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Every night now for next week, I guess.
Darval just continuing. It's like, yeah. It was a lie, but it's a good idea.
Yeah. We'll keep up the charade. You gotta play our hand to the fullest.
Goodness
Every
gracious.
night now, we're doing a patrol.
Nice, give him a thumbs up.
Jesus. All right. Good news is you guys make it through the rest of that week pretty uninterrupted. And we can discuss more. Like, you guys will have plenty of time to discuss now. I'm gonna say no more checks because the rest of the 3 days is not interrupted. To continue on our
Hear
way.
anything?
You give me, so at the end of the week, you're gonna make your weekly like perception check to see if you heard any shenanigans in the bubble, and then now without any checks, Waka, you can fill everyone in on like what happened.
Okay, so Willa was following. What's her name again? Jenna?
Jamna.
Jamna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid it be Jana, which would be easy to say.
So, Jamna, she saw Jamna the other night,
Yeah.
and she buried a short sword that suspiciously looked a lot like, a sword that could potentially be used to murder a random cultist in the party.
I see. Remind me. This is actually for Ben.
Yep. Go ahead.
I remember that there was a cultist watching Jamna as well. Was that the cultist who was murdered? Or was it actually a random cultist?
No, it was not the same cultist.
Okay. Interesting.
Since he was murdered, it seemed like he was a particularly important cultist.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys? I will say before we get to the listening in the bubble, do you guys think as a group you would talk to Jamna Gleam Silver about this before the week is up?
That's something I would like to make a decision on whether or not we actually do it. But yeah.
Jamna knows where sort of under. She knows we're like not quite just guards, right? You meant that to her, more or less.
Yeah. So as far as like I saw up until that point, was that she has been an ally. Like I believe we're on the same side. Now, if she intended to blame you for the murder, that's obviously not ally behavior. But if that was like she needed to kill the guy and then, you know, accidentally you got blamed, that's just an accident, and that's I think that's ally worthy. So
I agree with that. I also think that we should at least figure that out, I suppose, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember who actually blamed you?
I think it was one of the cultists.
It was one of the like slightly higher ranking cultists, like one of like a veteran or something of like those different units you fought.
Which I mean, I have a big sword strapped to my back. I don't really blame them that much for
for
the accusing me. Everything else, they're terrible people, but I can see where they came from.
Yeah. Okay. So I do kind of vote towards approaching Jamna, you know, and asking her what it was about and stuff like that.
Okay.
I lean that direction.
I agree.
Okay.
So doing these games, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe just, like, you know,
Okay.
honestly.
So with thieves, so you're kind of like relegating Waka and Willa to go do it.
I think so. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're kind of the ones that have chatted with her anyways, so we kind of are the connection.
Yeah, you do have more of a rapport than the others.
Yeah.
So what does what do the others think? Ander and Lero?
Yeah. What do you guys think? Hello.
I think provoking more enemies than we already have is unwise.
I heard you're
Have
testing,
you
by the
been
way.
hearing me this entire time?
No, I thought you were just keeping quiet.
No, I kept saying like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, dude, you were silent the whole
Oh no!
time. I
I'm
was
sorry.
like,
My
waiting
mic
for you
must
to
have accidentally
skip in
muted.
and everything.
Oh no.
When someone tries to hide that they did something or hide something, in my experience, they don't respond well when they're called out on it.
Interesting.
I mean, that is a good point. But
And the last thing we want is her to have witnessed where one of us buried the sword when we're already in trouble, when we're already blamed by many of the cultists anyway.
I hear what you're saying, but we could just say we saw you bearing this one first. If you know things go south, hopefully we'll.
Oh yeah, who are the cultists gonna believe?
That's a fair point.
we're still like, she has proven to be an ally. She broke her cover first. I mean, she didn't have to do that.
This is my point.
It's true.
Why bring it up?
To make sure that we're not in danger.
If we're in danger from her, do you think she will tell us?
Yeah, you make a good point.
So, my thought process behind it is no, she won't tell us. But we'll be able to tell that she's like lying or hiding something, and then we can know how much we can trust her. Versus not going forward, now we got a potential ally, potential threat, and we can maybe trust her or not trust her.
So doing
Like,
it as
so-
more of a test, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a controlled test. We could control the situation, well, not like perfectly, but we have more control over it. And if we come out with a solid ally at the end of it, that's a great boon. If we come out with an enemy, is it really any worse than we already are? I mean, what's
Yeah.
one more enemy among 20?
Because that enemy knows our secret. Yeah, it does.
Willingly fail the save for Zone of Truth.
Someone can willingly fail it.
So we could ask her to purposefully fail it before we talk.
Yes, and you the way I normally rule this across like most TTRPGs, you can unless they're actively opposing you, which they could try with like a deception, if they purposely fail it, like you'll know that it went through.
Okay.
She could like try to fake it, in which case you would like oppose each other, but if she doesn't, then you'll know.
With Zone of Truth, it says specifically you know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
Oh, this one's more okay. This one's more specific than other versions. Yeah, okay. So you'll know if she succeeds or fails.
Okay. Then yeah, I think that would be the best way to go about it if we're gonna do that.
Okay, no truth. That sounds like actually a really good plan.
All right. You guys approach.
If that's okay with Walk on Will.
You can't use these can't have today.
I think you
Yeah,
still
so I don't have a problem with that.
You can still use Thieves' Cant. It's just like a language.
Yeah, I vote like we approach her, kind of about it instead of just like slapping Zone of Truth on her,
Yeah.
kind of aggressively.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. makes
So,
sense.
yeah, but I'm cool with that.
Give
Okay.
people the opportunity to make the right decision.
So, all right. The rogues and our cleric kind of approach Jamna one of these final 3 days of the week.
Yeah.
Kind of sees you all approaching. Just like, hey friends, what's up? Can I help you?
Yeah. So we have some. And obviously this will be. I'll straight start off in Thieves' Cant. And so we were talking about the night patrols we've been doing, the extra guard stuff, and like that. And so while we're doing that, we'll kind of talk about like, oh, I want to talk to you about a very sensitive situation, and
Okay.
due to our current environment, we would like, to have this conversation in a zone of truth, if that's okay with you. And we'll both purposely fail, so you know that I'll be telling the truth, and we know you'll be telling the truth.
I'm gonna say give me a persuasion check. Just flat, neither disadvantage or advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
That was solid. Okay. I'll agree to the spell. As long as it's just us four involved. No one else is, you're not bringing any of the other caravan members here.
Nope, just us.
I have no idea what's going on. I can't understand Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, you're listening to them have like a really detailed conversation about whether like farming or fishing is like the better way to use infrastructure and like feed a kingdom. But they seem to be talking about it like very intently.
They're really passionate.
Yeah,
about
they're real fucking serious about it.
I'll give Lyra like a heads up to go ahead with the spell.
Okay, I will cast Zone of Truth then.
Okay, and so
All right, fair enough.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm gonna be like, We saw you bearing the short sword that was used to murder the cultist, or at least we suspect to murder the cultist.
Okay. And you feel that unless anyone's opposing it, that I'm not suspecting.
Nah.
You guys all you feel that everyone purposely fails it.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and so we would like to know, like, kind of why, we just want to make sure that we are actually on the same side.
Look, I said it before. We have a common enemy in the Cult of the Dragon.
Yeah.
The more I kill now, the less we have to kill later. And that one, well, you see she like hesitates, like is gonna try to like kind of, not maybe a big lie, but a little white. She's like, look, that one was grating on my nerves. He had to go.
It's understandable. We have also set up a kill, so I'm not blaming you for that. But Darvel was blamed, and I honestly just wanted to make sure that that wasn't your intent.
Look, it wasn't my intent, but what could I have done? Come forward and say it's me? I didn't want to draw any attention, and you all are pretty capable.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't expect you to just blow your cover all of a sudden. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like an underhanded attack, Can never be too sure about, well, we just met you. And I'd like to trust you, but sometimes we just gotta double check. And so, I'll kind of like apologize for the inconvenience, but like going forward, we'll respect any of your actions that you do, and if you need help, you could just let us know.
Well, I mean, speaking of help, should we just keep trying to kill him? Take out some along the way?
I'm not against that personally. It's just, I don't know how risque that is, What, I guess the real question is kind of, what is your ultimate goal here? Are you just trying to kill this particular band, or
Look,
are...
my friends and I were trying to figure out, we found out where these guys were coming from, and they're headed north, moving freight. I'm trying to figure out what they're hauling and where it's going to end up. And if there's a few more dead, then it'll be easier to do that.
I'm like, you're right, but mysterious murders are kind of
Thing.
like short term, isn't it? Like, sure, if we could kill 4 or 5 more guys, great, but we're probably going to go to a camp with hundreds of cultists. 4 guys at the end of the day isn't a big deal. Getting the location is far more important.
She kind of rubs her chin at that. Yeah, the location's important, but I also... I still have my other task. I gotta figure out what they're hauling in those things, and if there's less people watching, I can check that easier. And at this point, you guys know what it's hauling.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you know it's treasure.
Yeah. So
Go ahead, what were you
I
saying?
would like... Yeah, sorry.
Who else besides Waka was saying something? Go ahead.
I said maybe a dragon egg.
Yes, you guys do think maybe one of the dragon eggs.
Yeah. And so, I will tell her, like, we are positive they're carrying treasure, and we think they're carrying a dragon egg. and then I'll kind of explain like, this is all the information we know to show that I trust you as an ally.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't know the truth help in any way with the inside check?
It does not.
Eh.
It prevents her from telling lies,
Okay.
but it doesn't affect her thoughts. You don't see anything untoward extra with that.
Okay.
I appreciate you sharing all that. If that's the case, I'll cool it with the blades for now, and we'll try to figure out where they're going.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. And again, like if you have to kill someone, I'm not against that, but maybe don't go out of your way to just start killing people.
All right. You lot go careful.
We
And
will.
she,
You as well.
She kind of quietly moves out of the sphere and walks away. All right. So that's a thing that happened. Now, Lito, if you want to make that perception check, see if you hear anything new this week.
I'll need to restart the computer. She'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she'll be back in a second. Okay. Well, we can jump back to that. There's still more weeks of travel. Is anyone else doing anything planning this week before we jump into moving across the tradeway this next week?
No.
All
I'm not.
right. So we enter week 5 of the journey. All right. So we go a couple clear days here before anything happens. However, near the end of that time, I'm going to bring us over to our map up here, our roadway, and we can reposition ourselves, put yourselves by where you would be, and I'll move the guards around. Currently, Waka is the only one that has 3 guards up front. Cleric's got 4.
Are we back to full health?
Oh yeah, it's been weeks. You guys should be at full health for sure.
But no 10 hit points from the thing.
Yeah, no temp hit points right now. That would have worn off.
All the and stuff.
All right.
Cool.
And then Darval, you got 4 boys kind of flanking your horse.
Yep.
And Ander, where are you gonna be?
I'm usually right here.
Okay. And you can bring yourself to full as well.
Yeah, I was just doing that.
You're good. You're good. You're good. All right.
Ben,
You guys. Yes. Quick question. Go ahead.
Inspiration carry over from session to session.
It does. Yes. It does not go away like Tui's hero points.
Cool stuff.
All right. You guys see there is a broken down cart on the side of the road. Seems to be recently damaged, and you can see arrows sticking out of it.
Hey, do we see any survivors or anyone like trying to pick it up?
Give me a perception check.
Do you want us all to do that or just Darval?
I would say, anyone who's looking, I'd say all of you guys can make it if you want. right. Stealth checks. Okay. Ander, Willa, Lyral, you three see. I'm gonna reveal them in a second. There are 2 squads of figures waiting in the woods. All of them seem to have ranged weapons. Looks like they're waiting for people to investigate the cart. You would recognize them as hobgoblins.
Did we ever do rolling for listening?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you were restarting your computer, so we tabbed away from that for a second. But yes, we can double back to that now
Alright.
before we decide what to do. Okay. Give Rezimir a stealth check. Okay, you're gonna learn some stuff here. All right. You learned that they're gonna redirect to the north. You learned that there is a warehouse. And okay. You learn something perhaps more important. Is that Rezmir and her crew, after this stop in the city, they're going to be heading out again shortly after that, up the high road, north of the city. You don't hear a destination, but here, I'll bring us over to the map really quick. You can tell that... You can zoom in if you want, but basically up this part of the coast is the high road.
Okay.
So you...
Sorry, what's the deal with Hagrid?
Lyral overheard that the, like, Waterdeep is not the final stop. The cultists, including Rezmir, are going to keep heading up after whatever they're doing here, are going up the high road. We don't have a final destination, though.
Okay.
Alright. And with that, we'll come back to this situation.
When I see that, when I see these people, I'm gonna send my guards up to Darval.
Alright.
One more time.
As you send your guards up to Darval, they are going to make it all the way to him. And then I think since you spotted them, there's no surprise around here, but we're going to roll into initiative as they see, like, the guards start to mobilize. Also, I just realized our health auras are not working right now, but I'm going to fix that really quick. Right.
I give anyone Vigilant Blessing, do you remember?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Alright, I'm reloading it right now. That should have fixed our auras. You have to move your token before they necessarily take effect. If not, we'll just forget it for now. Okay, it did fix them. We're good.
Ben,
Yes.
do you remember if I gave anyone Vigilant Blessing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know that it added all those exact rolls in, but it looks like it did. Okay, Darval 14, Waka 18, Ander. Okay, it didn't add yours, but yeah, you can. Oh shit. Hold on.
I'll just do that and then give myself the 10 that I rolled.
Alright. So Waka's was 18. Sorry, it kept some of the ones from the last map, which I'd have to delete. Darval, your real one is 16, so that's not that one. 10. Willa is the 14. Ander, what was yours? 4? Okay.
4.
I got rid of Willa's by accident, but I will add that back in. And Willa had a 14. Alright, I'm just going to roll for the guys really quick, and then we can start. And we're going to go ahead and pause that. Pause that. And we're going to do... where is it? There it is. Hold on. What? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my internet being wacky right now. All right, coming in at the top, that is going to be Waka.
Okay. So, what kind of action is it to recognize?
To direct your troops is a bonus action.
A bonus. I'm going to move there and draw out my hand crossbow. So I am out of range here.
Yes, so that means if it's within the max range, you can still do it. It's just at disadvantage.
Yeah, yes. So, if I move up one, I want to move there. And that way I'll be within range, so I won't.
Correct. At the
Okay,
moment,
so I'll do it.
yeah, it looks like they all have longbows out.
Okay. Oh, they all have longbow. Where was I? Okay. Change it.
Okay.
I'm going to move, then bonus action dash, drawing out my rapier. I want to stab some.
All right, are you,
Stab.
this guy? Okay. All right, go for your hit roll. He dives out of the way. It's not a hit.
Ah,
And you're not ordering your guards to do anything, right?
yeah, I had the bonus action.
Oh yeah, bonus action do that. Okay.
I think that.
All right. It is all these guys now. Both of the ones in the middle of each squad, they each start shouting something in Goblin. Okay, they'll do that. The core 3 in each group are gonna move. The ones on the wings keep their bow. These two are actually gonna be the only ones that move here. Waka, you'll provoke an op attack from these guys.
Nice.
Or at least from this guy. So go ahead and take a swing. All right. Go ahead and roll just normal damage, not sneak attack. All right. He seems past bloodied, but he does make it by you. All right. And they are, since they move, they're both gonna be able to shoot with their bows still. These two dudes. Are gonna, whoops. They're gonna run in. And this guy is gonna follow them, but not actually get involved yet. All right. So, this guy had shouted at the one you injured, so he's gonna get a special bonus. But these two are both going to shoot at the guards around Darval, starting with this guy, with their longbows. And this guy gets to add an extra to hit. Okay, looks like one of them would have missed, but a shout from his commander brings it back on track. That is 2 arrow hits. That is 8. All right, the 2 shots thunk into this guard. This guard is now unconscious. All right. Going to... Oh, actually, we should go top to bottom. All right, the guys over here, one is going to free action, throw down his sword, or his bow, draw a sword. This guy is going to keep a bow out. He is also going to shoot at Darval's guards, but he's going to miss. And now we're going to go to the regular one with the long sword at Waka. And he is going to activate his martial advantage ability, which will confer more damage if this hits. That is going to be a 16 to hit against Waka. That'll hit. Okay. So that is going to be 2 of those dice and 1 of these dice. All right, Waka, you're going to take 8 damage total. And the one that appears to be in charge is going to activate the same martial advantage ability. And is going to attack you twice. Martial advantage will only affect the first hit. Another 16, so that is a hit. More dice. There we go. All right, the first greatsword hit on you is going to deal 23 damage as he slashes across your chest. And his second greatsword hit is going to come in here. But that is only going to be a 9 to hit, and you managed to dodge that one. All right, going to the guys at the back. This guy is going to... The other captain-looking dude is going to chuck a javelin into the guards as well. It's going to be a hit. Not within 5 feet, so he doesn't get the bonus damage. But he is going to down another guard to unconsciousness. The 2 hobgoblins at the back are going to fire the remaining 2 longbows. Still at the guards, 2 hits. And a third guard goes unconscious.
Oh.
And that is their full turn. Darval.
Okay, bonus action. I command the guards behind me to shoot the goblins far off. And the guards were... And then... Sorry. These 3 guards to attack these guys.
Okay.
And then I am going to go over here with Olympion and attack the captain with advantage because of
Mounted combat, yeah.
So attack with advantage. Not to whether it's +3 there. I'm not blessed. Ignore the +3, but 23 I assume hits.
23 does indeed hit, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna throw a first level smite onto that then.
Okay. Alright, he is going to take 23. He does look bloodied, but he's still up.
Attack him again. 14.
That one is a miss. It clangs off his armor.
And that's my turn.
Okay, bow guards. One misses, one crits.
Nice.
Bloodies the top hobgoblin at the back, but does not kill it. The 3 up here are going to focus fire on... we'll go one at a time. This guy is going to attack the top boy. Miss. The bottom 2 are both going to two-handed spear the bottom hobgoblin. Both miss as well. And since these guards are attributed to you, the other 3 are going to make a death save.
Yep.
Fail, pass, pass.
Okay.
I will... Yeah, everyone with a green number, the greens are passes, reds are failures.
Makes sense.
All right, Willa, that is you.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and hide behind wagon. Hide here. And I'm gonna shoot for it for my turn. And for the bonus, I'm gonna tell my guards to run up and direct orders with.
Run up and shoot those 2 guys?
Run up and like sword attack or whatever.
Oh, spear. Okay. Yeah, they'll probably have to double move, but they can get in range.
Okay.
The one that there are 2 that look kind of in charge. The one directly next to Waka, or diagonal down from Waka, and the one that Darval is fighting.
Yeah, I'll get that one close to Waka.
All right. Go for... So you moved, bonus action to hide. Go ahead and make a stealth check, because this will determine whether or not you're getting advantage on this.
Do I have time to do the stealth if I commanded the guys with my bonus?
Oh, yeah, if you did, that was your bonus, yeah. So it's just a straight shot, then.
Okay.
But he is engaged in melee, so if it hits, there is sneak attack. Oh, is that the... Yes, that does hit.
Sorry, the 19 is for Willa.
No, you're good. That does hit. Go ahead and roll a sneak attack. He takes 20. That seems to, like, pretty exactly bloody him. Are you re-rolling any of that?
Yeah, should we like to re-roll?
The 2? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
1.
Alright. Unfortunate. Statistically unlikely, but unfortunate.
Yeah, that's okay.
Alright, over to the cleric.
Okay. I'm going to start by casting 3rd level Moonbeam
Okay.
on top of the Hobgoblin Captain
Next to Waka?
Yeah.
Alright, let me pick a fun glow effect. Alright, let me make his Constitution saving throw. Hold on, glowing orb. We're gonna shrink that. Okay. He is gonna pass that for half, so that's 12 down to 6.
And then I will go 30 to here.
Okay.
And I still have my bonus action. Is there anything that I want to do? Um. let's see. Um. No, I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. In that case, it is going to go to Ander.
All right. I'm gonna tell my guards to follow Darval's decision like usual.
Okay.
I am then going to cast. Oh, let me go to my spells. This one, Aura Vitality, and then turn into my giant hyena form,
Okay.
and I need the token for it.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Cool.
Hyena. Large.
Cool.
Ander. Okay, you're good.
Cool. And I'm gonna run over here.
All right. That is back to Waka up at the top.
Alright. So I'm gonna bonus action. And then regularly.
Okay, bonus action disengage, sprint away.
Yep. And draw out my hand crossbow.
All right.
I'm gonna lob a shot
Yep. At the big guy.
no, this guy.
This guy. Okay.
Yeah. And so I'll have advantage because he's in combat, but then this will actually.
Well, there's no advantage from him being in combat. It's just sneak attack.
It's just, yeah. Okay, so I'll have disadvantage
Yeah.
being out of range, but besides that.
All right. Go with disadvantage.
Nice.
All right. That is a hit, even with disadvantage. Go ahead and roll your damage on that. And we shall, pretty sure minimum, yeah. Catches him right through the forehead, and the first hobgoblin goes down.
Sweet.
All right, back to the hobgoblins.
Moonbeam damage.
Yep. Go ahead. Sorry. So it's 23. He is going to pass, have that to 11, but he's looking pretty fucking bloodied at this point. Like, down into the red. Alright, he is going to yell at... his bowman up here to give him orders. And he's going to move down to the guards over here. Those bowmen will go off in a second. I'm going to finish this captain's turn first. Captain's going to use his martial prowess, or martial advantage. He is going to hit. Um, 20, 10, 17, 18. And he is going to massive damage the guard. Double his health in damage and kills him instantly.
No.
As you see the hobgoblin captain stroll up and just lop his head from his shoulders. So we are down a guard.
That's right.
The two bowmen at the top are both going to shoot at Waka. Well, you're going to have to move a little bit, but they are going to do it. One of them is going to get... stop measuring your moonbeam.
Why?
No, you're fine. You're fine. I can just, like, see the shenanigans. Fucking... Like I'm seeing the fucking future over here.
Is there a way to hide it so that it's not distracting?
No, it's okay. I don't think you can. At least I don't know a way to do it. Okay. Waka, one of them misses, but the guy who got specifically ordered does hit you because of the bonus to hit from that. He's not close enough to do his martial advantage, but he is going to do 6 damage to you and drop you unconscious with an arrow shot.
Shot.
You guys see Waka goes down. Alright, last guard in this top unit is going to swing and do his martial bonus on one of the guards. Miraculously, though, the guard parries it with a spear. Alright, going down to the people at the bottom. Who do we want to do this to? He is going to yell at one of the bowmen to do better. And we're going to start with the bows in the back. They are both going to shoot at Lyral.
Okay.
Alright, one is a crit and one is a hit. Well, one is a 20, the other one to hit is a... Well, maybe not. 19.
19 does not hit.
Okay, so a crit and then a miss.
Okay.
Alright, so the crit is going to deal you 12 damage.
Okay.
And then the captain is going to whirl around and do his martial advantage on you with his first attack here.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. He is going to deal 23 damage to you as the sword cuts across your stomach.
Okay, I am down.
And then he's going to spin to Darval. And Darval, that is going to be a 17, which I believe your new AC is 18, correct? Just couldn't assume that's correct. Darval?
Needed, yes, 18.
Okay, so 17 is one short. Let's go to the last melee hobgoblins are both going to use their martial nonsense into the guards around them. Top guy hits, bottom guy misses. Okay, he does not massive damage the guard, but he does knock another unconscious. And that is all the hobgoblins. Darval, that is you.
How's the guy in front of me looking again? Bloody?
Pass bloodied. That smite
I'll
did a
attack.
fucking lot.
Yeah, I'll attack him.
All right, go for your swing with advantage from your mounted. That's a hit for sure.
Let's put our smite into it,
All right.
just in case.
Oh, he had 16 health, baby.
He's down, awesome.
You see Leo go down and boom, slash into him from on top of your steed.
Yep. And then I'm going to go on second attack, so I'm just gonna move here next to Lyral so I can get her up next round. Lay on hands.
All right, move next to her for lay on hands. I'm just gonna.
I got her.
The reason I'm not being walked up is because Lyral has Revivify.
True. All right, I'm going.
So walk dies, being Revivify.
Andrew, you're over there. I am going to roll 4 death saves now for the guards that are near you. All right. Left to right equals top to bottom. That doesn't really matter to you guys, but it matters to me. Oh, fuck. Okay. Top guy passes. Yeah, they didn't do great as a whole. Spoiler. Next guy gets 1 failure. Next guy gets 1 failure. Bottom guy nat 1s into 2 failures.
Ooh. Oof.
So we got 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 bad, 1 good, 2 bad.
Oh boy.
Willa, that is back to you now.
The one that Darvel got was commanders, right?
That was one of the commanders, yeah. The other commander is the severely injured one back here.
And somebody's eventually got Waka, right?
Eventually, yeah. If he dies, we have a man to get him up.
Okay. So I'm gonna aim for that other cap.
Alright, I'd say you probably have to move at least a little bit up because you're shooting, like, at an angle between multiple wagons. Unless you fly, or you could fly straight up. Up to you.
Yeah, that was kind of my goal, was wing and kind of just peeking up over.
Gotcha. Like leaning over the top of it. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Totally.
And so I'm gonna do the steady aim.
All right. Bonus action. Steady aim at the hobgoblin. Oh, that does miss though, unfortunately.
That's sorry.
And do my guys get, just from the command of last time, do they get a chance to attack?
They have not been ordered to attack this turn, so they're just defending themselves.
Okay.
Unless ordered, basically they take like total defense and just give people attacking them disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. Lyral, it is your turn for a death save. That is one failure. Although it's not really going to matter because Darval should get you up.
Absolutely.
All right. Ander, now it is you. In fucking hyena form. God damn. Well, you are muted, by the way, but yes, that is a crit. If you were talking.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yeah.
God
Uh,
damn it. All right. Well,
That is rough. That is rough on the double ones. However, I will tell you right now, default hobgoblins have 11 HP, so that does actually kill him.
nice.
Just
that'd be
fucking
perfect.
barely. Just fucking barely.
Because I'm gonna run over here. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I'm gonna run over here and use Aura Vitality on Waka.
Nice. Hell yeah. Boom. You burn the spell slot and 9 healing goes to Waka.
It's not a burn. It's not a spell slot.
Is it not?
Says, I have an aura that's around me for a full minute.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
That
Okay.
I can choose someone as a bonus action to get them. I could have done Rentless, but I would rather go and get Waka up.
No, that's fair. All right. Waka, you are prone, but you are alive at 9. And it is back to you right now.
Perfect timing. Alright. I'm going to stand up,
Okay.
order my guys to shoot that guy.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to shoot that guy.
All right. You go full murder on the one that shot you. All right. One of your guards hit, and you hit as well.
And he's in range. Oh,
All right. The guard dealt 5 damage to him, which means you need to do at least 6. All right. You got him. 3 arrows fly forward, and your hand crossbow ping, catches him, just punctures through the chest armor in a weak spot, and he goes down.
nice.
And I assume, your moonbeam's gone because you went down. It was concentration.
Yes.
So we'll delete that for now. That is the anything else? Because that was your bonus action, half your movement, and a shot. Do you want to use the rest of your movement?
Nah, I'm good here.
Okay. It's gonna be back to the hobgoblins. They're still pretty fucking cocky that they can do this. And he's fast. Alright, this guy's gonna fucking zigzag over to you. And the only guy close enough to give an order to is this one. He's gonna get the bonus order. Alright, let's go. The top boy shooting at Waka with no bonuses. That is a 8. You dodge out of the way extremely nimbly. This one down here is martial advantaging onto the guards. That is a hit. Oh my god, that was almost massive damage. He downs another guard. This ambush is going very bloodily at this point. Alright, and then the one that moved to you, Ander, is going in with 2 attacks, the first one doing special martial stuff.
Okay.
But luckily for you, let me see if it's the first time he hits. I think he has to call it. Okay, if it hits, it's the first time it hits. So even if it misses, he can still do it. So first one's a miss. Second one is a A 14 on the hyena?
The hyena has 12. So
Okay.
It's a hit.
Alright, he's gonna go in with all his fucking crazy bonus damage. That is going to be 24 damage. But I don't believe that breaks through the hyena, so you're still good.
Though I do have to do a concentration check.
Oh, yeah, go for your concentration. With advantage, though, Warcaster.
Yeah.
That is a fail, even with Warcaster.
Yeah, because I have to either hit over 10 or meet the damage that I take. So the spell fizzles out.
Alright, the kind of magic coming off of your fur disappears. Alright, going to the bottom. This guy is going to step, which will provoke from a guard. As he saw you kill his commander, guard's going to miss him. The other two are going to throw down their bows and also go towards you. And all three, in revenge for their captain, are going to use their martial advantage. Alright, 3 swings. Okay, your armor is 18. That is 2 hits and a miss. The injured guy does miss.
Okay.
However, let's total this up. You're going to take 22 damage, bloodying you.
I am exactly bloodied. Exactly halved.
But that is all the ones that are still alive, so it is back to you.
First thing, one thing I do, I guess, is I'm going to pump 20 lay on hand into Lyral.
Oh! An immense use of power.
Keeping hopefully enough to get some cards up after the fight.
I'm gonna say just for flavor, because you're on the horse, like you don't even go down. You kind of just, your hand extends, and all these like little like spores of glowing light just kind of like drop into Lyral's body, and boom, back up.
Putting our legs in your hands, Lyral. And that's all I can do. That's my action. I don't much know about. Actually, bonus action. I have all the guards who are under my command, which are a lot, attack this one first, this one second.
With bows?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take
Actually,
this.
Actually, let's do this one first.
Okay. Alright, let's go bow shot at a time. First guard. Miss. Second guard. Oh, fuck. Threw that dice on the floor. Try that again. Second guard. Miss. Third guard. Hit. That's the wrong dice. He has a short bow. Alright, third guard executes this hobgoblin with a shot to the chest. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Guards 4 and 5. Both miss. Guards 6 and 7 with bows. Both hit. And bring this goblin down to 1. And then this guy still has a spear out. He's going to go in with a 2-handed spear, which also is going to hit. Minimum damage, kills that hobgoblin as well.
Do we need to do death saves for these guys here?
They will, and if the bottom one makes a fail, or if any of them make a nat 1, they will die.
Yep.
Ah. Sorry, I dropped all my fucking d20s like a fool. Okay. Top to bottom is left to right for me. Okay. Good news is, I'll give you good news first. Bottom guy gets a pass. He's on 2 and 2.
Yay!
Guy above him also gets a pass on 1 and 1. Guy above him, nat 1s into 3 failures and is dead.
Ooh, tragic. Oh.
So we have 2 full dead
Jeffrey,
guys now.
no.
The guy above him fails, but not a nat 1, so is at 2 fails.
Okay. Guys, if we take the hobgoblin out, these goblins out, I can just go around and lay on hands everyone quickly.
All right.
These hobgoblins first.
Willa, that is you.
Okay. Yeah, that counts, guy. Ooh, yeah, I'll have to go up a little bit.
Yeah, he's like right up on that caravan.
That's
So,
fine. I want like to go up to get him.
all right. So you fly up until you get an angle.
And I guess I'd move, but I can't do the precise.
Correct.
So, I'll just shoot him and then have my guards attack them.
All right, bonus action, the remaining 2 guards. That is a hit.
Yeah.
You thump, catch this one.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You catch the captain through the neck. He goes down. The 2 guards are each going in with a spear on the one over there. 1 hit, 1 miss. Deals 3 to that hobgoblin.
Woohoo.
And then back to our cleric, who is now awake again, although you are prone.
Can I cast a cantrip and a spell in the same turn?
Yes, you can. If the cantrip's like a bonus action.
What if the spell is the bonus action?
Are you asking if you could do healing word and then also a cantrip? Or then also a cantrip?
Spare the dying and healing word.
Yes, you could do both of those.
Okay. Then I will. I'll take an opportunity of attack to move over to here
Okay.
from the main hobgoblin,
Let's.
and I will.
He misses you.
Okay. I will spare the dying, the one with 2 fails and 2 saves.
Okay, he is now stable.
And then I will healing word the. Which ones that are any of the ones that aren't stable mine?
God, they're so in a scrum right now. I think this guy should be yours.
Okay, and then I will bring him up with healing word.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the health for that. All right, he is up at 5. Thanks, Sarge. And I think that's all your stuff.
Yeah.
Which means the remaining guards that are yours are just taking total defense to try to not fucking die.
They're still under Darvel's command.
Oh yeah, that's true. So they don't have to do your thing right now. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. All right, Ander.
All right. In my hyena form, I'm gonna go over here and cancel the transformation.
All right, phew, hyena vanishes. Ander appears.
And then I'm gonna do cure wounds on this guy.
Okay. All right. He only has 11 to start with, so almost fully closing the wounds on his body. Thank you.
No problem, mate. And then that's my turn.
All right, beautiful. We love to see it. All right, that means there's only 1 guard unconscious. Oh, that was Willa's guard, so he actually should have already made a save. He does have 1 failure. Okay. All right, Waka. Back to you.
Alright.
Got.
I'm going to order my guards to attack that guy.
Okay.
I'm going to move. I'll move there. So I'm with range.
Okay. All right. Which one is this on? This guy?
This guy right here.
14 is not gonna do it. It bounced off his armor.
Sorry. I'm having my guys shoot that guy.
All right. I'm gonna roll theirs in a second. What? It's in the closet on top of the books. The hall. Okay. Sorry. 3 bow attacks coming up. 1, 2, 3. 2 miss, 1 hit. The hit does bloody him.
Nice.
All right. Remaining hobgoblins. Got 3 left. This guy is going to take a stab at that guard and then run. This guy is going to take a shot and then run. And the third guy is going to take a stab and then run. So, starting from the top, shot on Waka. That is a 14. I believe that's a miss.
That will miss.
All right, you dodge. That kind of grazes by your cheek. All right, one in the middle is gonna stab a guard. Does not massive damage him, but knocks him unconscious. And the two of them are gonna run back, trying to regroup over here. They're both 5 farther feet off the map than what is shown. The bottom one is gonna get op attacked, but is a miss. The bottom guy going for Darval is a miss, and he is also going to... I'm gonna move my graveyard. Sorry, there's a lot of bodies here. He is also gonna book it up to his friends.
Op attack.
Yes, op attack. That is a hit. He is barely alive.
How much farther out? How far out there?
This
5 feet more.
Yeah, this guy is accurate. The two at the top are 5 feet farther to the right.
Cool. Okay.
You know what? I can I'll just add an extra row really quick.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But now it is Darval.
Guys, should we finish this or just let him go?
We should finish this.
Okay, let's do it. I see your Olympion and charge and just go book it for the one at the top.
All right, galloping towards the two that are farthest away, overtaking this one who like looks worried as he looks back, then sees you pass him.
And then double greatsword on the. Let's start with the one on the bottom.
All right,
Greatsword.
yeah, go for the greatsword.
I have advantage.
Oh, advantage from yeah, that does hit then. All right, you cut down the one on the bottom.
Attack the other one.
Is that one also at advantage?
Yeah.
17 is just shy as he manages to glance it off his shoulder plate.
Okay, that's my turn then.
All right, no one else in your squad needs death saves. Willa, 2 of your guys need death saves.
Can't solo that easily.
One of the guys is now at 1 failure. The other guy's at 1 pass, 1 fail.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot, steady aim and shoot this guy.
Okay. Fly up, nocked your arrow, pull it back to your cheek, look past the horse and the man. That's a hit, baby.
Yes, finally.
That'll do. I mean,
Yeah, let's check again. See if I get better than the last time.
4.
okay, so that adds an extra 2 damage on top of you did.
Yeah.
So 2 more.
So that makes it 22. And these guys are not low enough CR that I'm not going to do this for you. That is massive damage, and you will get an inspiration.
Yes.
As you just, he like turns around to like growl and fight one last fight against the paladin, and just an arrow catches him straight through the eye. Just like Darval, you see this insane shot of like past you, past your horse's head, through the branches into this goblin.
I am awesome, guys.
Pretty cool. That was really cool.
Nice.
Val just like turns around and like gives a nod to Will in the air. Nicely done.
I
You
think.
know how on Lord of the Rings they start like doing the count of their kills?
Yeah.
That kind of a move. I'm like, yeah, that's mine.
One.
Give her a thumbs up.
Yeah, Darval, you hear like quietly from across the loud battlefield, like up in the air. It's like 1.
I give her a thumbs up.
Acknowledged.
You got it.
Okay. Back to our cleric.
Okay. I'm going to move up here.
Okay.
Spare the dying.
Okay. This boy is now stable.
And then I am going to bonus action face step myself.
Oh.
30 feet.
Oh.
Beyond that hobgoblin.
What a power move! He turns back from the battle to keep sprinting, and then he turns around and is shocked to see that he's face to face with you. Hell of a
And
move.
that's it.
All right, Ander, back to you. If you want to save the last one, there's one more that's still bleeding
Alright.
out. It is this dude.
I am going to. Okay.
Up to you, though. You do you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and just do cure wounds on this guy.
All right, valid. All right, go ahead and make that roll. Okay, I mean, he's back at full health, as healthy as he was when this day started.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. He just, like, yells on the ground. Okay. That is Waka. Injured, but kicking at the top.
Alright. Just guy. I'm going to move there. Nice, within range.
Sprint around the corner. You know, one hand holding your other hand steady as you line up the shot.
Yep.
You pretty much just have to hit. You're at full, like, he is so close. Oh my god.
I totally steadied aim, by the way.
Can you steady aim? Because you did move.
Oh, you're right. Dang it.
You do still have a bonus action if you want to tell your guys to do something.
Yeah, I'll just be like, fire!
Your arrow goes wide and you, like, yell the order to them. They come running up. Alright, one of them just needs to hit. Okay, all three of them fucking hit. Just a trio of arrows just bury into this dude's back while he's looking at Hero.
Yeah, I was the distraction. So he could dodge out of the way.
Alright. And everyone's stable, so we're gonna out of combat. We'll do XP and stuff when we come back. Let's do a quick bathroom break. We usually do it at 8, but we're a bit over. And I'll see you guys in 5.
Cool. Yeah.
back in. I'm gonna turn off. Nope. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Gonna turn off the combat music because we are no longer in combat. Some different music up in here. Okay. First things first, let's get some XP. Okay, it was 2 captains and 8 goblins. Okay, regular goblins. Captain is for sure worth more than that. Damn, the captains by themselves are almost as much XP as, like, the whole 8 goblins. Like, for, like, the whole, all 8 goblins together is 800. Each captain is 700. But adding everything other, divide by number of players, everyone gets 440 XP. 440.
Yeah, that's what I have.
It's a deeply unsatisfying number, I'm not gonna lie. That's so rough.
Now that you mention it, thanks for mentioning that.
That's so bad. Oh my god. Okay. And then in terms of weapons, I don't think anyone's like weapon is better than any of your guys's or armor. Unless anyone wants what's his armor? If anyone wants a breastplate or a greatsword, that is what the captains have armament-wise. And the hobgoblins also have breastplates, and they each have a long sword.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, and then in terms of just like random wealth that these raiders have accrued from whatever reasons, there is. I'm just gonna condense it to like gold pieces instead of mixing and matching, but essentially it's like 210 gold pieces.
Cool.
Okay. Does someone want to put that on the loot sheet?
I can do that. 210 you said, Ben?
210, yeah, or 210. Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go.
All right. There is also the wagon appears to have some crates in it of supplies, but you guys have not investigated that yet.
Let's go investigate it.
All right. Anyone who is looking through the crates, give me an investigation check. Ooh, just fucking barely. Lyral saved your asses. Okay, Willa spotted it too. The rest of you start sorting through it. It's a lot of just like food and like supplies that the caravan could use. They try to make it look enticing. Before you open what looks like a just like wooden chest with no lock on it. Lyral and Willa, you guys both like shout a warning at the same time, pointing out that there is a like string tripwire on the lid. Looks like if it opens, it'll pull something. If anyone wants to make a thieves' tools check, they can try to like disable that.
How do I make it?
It should be part of your sheet if you already have it under the proficiency section.
Yeah.
Basically, it should add your proficiency already, and then just like click what ability score you're using, and it should be Dex.
Oh yeah, can I give Willa a bonus?
I would say no in this case, because it's like a very small tripwire, like specific trap. It'll like pop up another window when you click Thieves Tools. That'll say like Dex. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. It's definitely like the least intuitive part of the Roll20 sheet. Jesus Christ.
Welcome.
You disable it like it's fucking nothing. Day at the park as you stop this trap. As you pop it open, you look in and see there is a bunch of, like, greenish, adhesive, like, viscous-looking liquid in glass jars. There are 6 of them. You guys would recognize this as Alchemist's Fire. If you had pulled it without seeing it, they all would have gone off, as they would have all shattered. What they do is basically the fluid, you don't need a fuse, because they shatter when they are exposed to air. If you guys want to use them as an action, you can throw them up to about 20 feet. Shatters on impact. When you make a ranged touch attack, treating as improvised weapon, on a hit, they take a d4 fire damage at the start of each of their turns, unless they like make a check to extinguish the flames. It's kind of like old school Greek fire, if you know about that.
Cool. I have guiding bolt. I don't really need.
And that is in the compendium. If anyone does add it, you can just drag and drop it. It's in the compendium.
I also have no need for it.
I mean, you could sell them. They're just not worth a lot. It's like 2 gold pieces a bottle, I think.
I'm like, if no one wants it, I feel like.
Now, hold on. I have an idea. I just had an idea.
Okay.
Okay, we're listening.
Perhaps the merchants could use them. Just, including maybe some dragon cultists to try to schmooze with a bit. Maybe just offer them to the merchants if we don't need.
What kind of a check do they have to do?
It is a ranged attack that they are not proficient in. Because, like, no one's proficient in it because it is improvised.
Just, a little extra protection in case something goes wrong.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
Just an idea. What do you guys think?
But like, what if they accidentally set their own cargo on fire?
Then they actually, is that a problem for us?
Yes.
No, but I want to set things on fire.
That's
Fire.
True. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should just keep it to ourselves, I guess. That's fair.
Yeah. I'm like, we're gonna be using them in the protection.
No, that's fair.
All right.
Fair.
All
Are you taking them?
right. Sounds like the rogues are taking. There's 6 of them if the rogues want to split them.
Okay.
Does everybody else want some?
I'm good.
May I have one?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I will take it.
If it's... Did you want one?
All the guards are going to be able to recover, but we have lost 2 guards permanently.
Patrick, let's give a quick funeral.
Yep, you can take some time to do a funeral.
I will pray for them at night.
All right. You pray for them.
I'll say a few words in the funeral.
I'm gonna say, either one of you give me a persuasion check with advantage because you guys are doing all these rites.
I mean, I will just pray for them wherever I am at night. I'm not gonna do some fancy rites.
Oh, okay. Well, Darval, you are doing like an actual funeral, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You on a 21, because you have advantage here. The camp seemed pretty split on you guys, honestly, during that whole murder accusation thing. You're starting to win at least the men-at-arms over pretty well.
Awesome.
Uh,
They fought hard. They will be missed.
yeah. They seem to really appreciate this. If this was a Telltale game, they would remember that.
Cool.
I would like to go over to my guards
Okay, yeah, go for
and
it.
just tell them, during battles, I will try my best to keep you all alive, but you should just do whatever Darval says during battles. Just like skip me telling you to go do that, just from the beginning.
They kind of like just start nodding, like, okay. Goodness gracious. All right. All right. So yeah.
I never took the Alchemist Fire. Sorry.
Oh, and Ander doesn't have one?
No.
Okay, so Lyral has one, and there are 5 up to grab. So either Walker or Willa, one of you will have 2, one of you will have 3.
Yeah, I don't need any. I'm usually in druid form.
All right.
We can split like an even if Lyra wanted.
Do you want to, Lyral? Then everyone gets, all 3 of you get 2?
I don't particularly feel the need to have 2, but if it makes it easier on other people, I can take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, all 3 of you get 2 Alchemist Fires. Also, if you're looking in the compendium, it's like Alchemists, like Alchemist apostrophe S fire. So, maybe that's a dumb thing to explain, but it fucks me up every time. So, I don't know. Maybe that was me showing my cards a little too much. That I even thought that was a fucking problem.
I didn't even know what I put. I had to go back and look.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Week 5 comes to a wrap. Nothing else untoward seems to happen this week. Your gnomish friend seems to be holding true to what she said and has not, gone on any murder sprees or anything like that. Unless anyone has any other plans they want to do in this at the end of week 5, we're gonna go ahead and make the listening in check inside the bubble.
Okay,
That'll be perception for you. Ooh. The merchants are in kind of an uproar after you guys got raided over the week, and they just won't. It's days later, and they're still whining about it. And just nothing productive gets done.
Very merchant.
Yeah, I mean, very true to character for them. All right. We love to see it. All right, going into week 6. Second to last week of this journey. Make some checks here. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna say on Tuesday of this week, things are going well until rounding a difficult corner. One of the wheels on one of the cultist wagons hits a rock and breaks, causing one of the crates to tumble free and smash open in plain view, revealing dozens of beautiful items of jewelry wrapped in wool for protection. Seems like a lot of people notice this.
How many people are around it?
Give me a perception check on the scene.
Okay.
Okay. You think at least 3 regular members saw it? But you think 3 regular members saw it, 2 guards saw it, your guys' guards. And since you 2 are investigating closely, or all 3 of you would notice that on those checks. Since the 3 of you are investigating this, you 3 give me go ahead.
I want to see if I can just quickly sleep everyone within a 20-foot radius of this crate the minute it happens.
You think it would be hard because there is a veteran there, and he has more health. It's like
Alright.
like one of the leather coat cultists, a veteran, 2 guards, and 3 just like NPC guys.
But okay. So it would be hard to sleep the ones that are in the cult, but not the other ones.
The other ones would be if you want to center it. Because here's the thing: wherever you center it, it auto goes to the highest value first.
Right. But it seems that the veteran, I assume, is part of the cult.
Yeah. It's one of the ones you guys fought that like that's just like one of the ranks of the cult. Those were the ones that had like the big like armored breastplates and shields. They're like the big melee guys in the valley. It's like one of them, then one of those guys like the leather coat and like the weird like curved daggers.
I would like to, the minute I see this happen, cast 3rd level sleep on the area.
Ooh, baby. Okay. All right, roll your slew
To
of.
try and get it
Okay.
specifically, and if anyone stays awake, I'm going to tell them what's in your cart is no business of mine or anyone else's. I do not want any trouble. That's
Okay.
why
Are
everyone's
you trying to include all of them or like exclude anybody?
I don't think I can willfully exclude anyone with sleep.
Well, it is. It's a 10-foot radius, right?
It's a 20-foot radius.
You could like center it farther away because the caravan is stacked. Like you could get you could not get to the cult members.
Okay, I would like to actively not get the cult members then.
Okay. Roll your dice. So this is for a couple of guards and NPCs. Let me add this up. So that is 37. 27. That is going to be just enough. You needed I think 35 total to sleep the 2 guards and 3 citizens.
Okay.
So all 5 of them drop, and this is before anyone else really noticed. Do you go up to the cultists? Because they kind of see that it looks like they're about to say something, and then they see all 5 of the witnesses just pass out.
I think what I will do is tonight in the bubble, I will tell Resmir what happened, what I did, and that she should be more careful that her people do not lose her cargo.
Ooh, that's a
I'd
swing.
like to try and kind of make it sound like it's the fault of the cultists that this event happened.
Okay. So are you going straight to her or waiting till tonight?
I'm gonna wait till tonight.
Okay. All right. They gather up the stuff. Are you? Final question. Sorry. Are you trying to like? Do you let the cultists see that you did that, or do you try to do it surreptitiously and just like walk away?
I think I don't particularly care if they see that I did it, but I'm not like actively trying to make it clear. I'm just gonna do it and walk away.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Let me see what their passive is. Okay, in that case, you're not quite sure whether they got it or not, like whether they noticed or not, if you just walk away. Okay. Tonight. Ooh boy. Okay, so tonight you go and talk, with Resmir. What exactly do you say to her?
I say, my lady, there was an incident today, and some of your workmen seem to have dropped and spilled the contents of one of your crates. It looked valuable, and I saw that there were some other merchants and guards who may have caught a glimpse. So I put them to sleep in order to hope that they will not further investigate and think that they dreamed it. But I worry of the danger this might put you in if your guards continue to make clear the value of your merchandise.
All right. There's gonna be 2 checks associated here. Give me a deception check to maintain your disguise here, because it's been a while, and give me a persuasion check. Both of which
Sure.
are at advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. She kind of like eyes you up here, silent for like just an uncomfortably long pause. I'll make sure they're more careful. I thank you
All right.
for your discretion, I would hope.
Of course. It is my job to ensure that you reach your destination safely. That is all that I desire. Well, you and the rest of the caravan. And if the rest of the caravan tries to take your stuff, I imagine that will lead to casualties on both sides.
Very well. I will go have a word with the men involved, and I'll be back in your spell momentarily.
Okay.
All right. So, going back to your guys' overly loud discussion a few weeks ago, you guys are trying to do a patrol at the end of each night, correct?
Randomly throughout.
Randomly through.
yeah, randomly throughout. Like.
So are you are you going together at a random time, or is each of you doing it randomly?
Each of us are doing it.
Okay. In that case, I am going to roll a... Well, randomize... Alright, I'm going to roll a d4. 1 is Darval, 2 is Waka, 3 is Willa, 4 is Ander. Alright, Darval.
Yeah.
Okay. So, give me a perception check along your route.
Okay. Perception. May I use my inspiration on that?
You may.
I think it's gonna be fortune. I have a feeling. Okay. Not much better, but okay.
You do not notice anything untoward. Also, speaking of inspiration, I am going to give one as well to Hero for continuing this fucking charade in the bubble still.
It's great. I love it.
And then I will tell you right now, if you guys, if you make it through this 6th week, everyone will auto get one as well.
Cool. That seems like a big
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a threat.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. Cool.
The DM says don't worry about it. We worry about it.
You guys wake up the next morning. And there is a lot of commotion. People are deeply worried. It looks like a disease has started to roll through camp.
Well, I'm a paladin. Who's sick?
There are 5 dead.
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 Alright, is anyone else just...
As you hear people talking
Really
about it, one of them, you say that, you could maybe fix this. One of them leads you over to one of the bodies. Give me a medicine check. I mean, he's definitely dead, but it's unclear why.
Check?
roll over?
Do you call Lyral over? Lyral, yes, make a medicine check. Also, the body you're looking at is one of the 2 guards from the 5 witnesses.
Okay.
This is not a disease. Most likely, based on what you're seeing, this was some kind of poison. I'm going to say on a 20, you would know that this is a... Sorry, checking my notes. This is a poison that would be like a contact poison. Like, you'd have to not eat it or inhale it, just have it be on your skin. but you're pretty damn positive this is not a disease. This was a deliberate act.
So this is the stuff from the soup that we found out the other week.
Say that again. You kind of cutting in and out for me.
Is this the result of the stuff from the soup the other week?
No.
No.
The soup, no.
Gotcha.
This does not see this. The soup was like a physical risk. Like the actual fishbone could like puncture up your insides the way they like bent and rolled it into a circle. This is like actual poison.
Gotcha.
So more like
And
affecting
so-
your body chemistry than the other one. What's up?
While Lyryl's looking over the body, I can just go to everyone to like loudly say, "If anyone feels sick, come find me. I'm a paladin. I can cure you. We don't want this detriment to the bodies to happen to anyone else. Just let me know."
Is it all of the people who I slept, or just one of them?
Do you go around and kind of like just investigate all the bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all 5 that you slept.
Okay. Would any of the other party members have realized that these were the 5?
I don't
Like,
think so.
would they have known that these were... Okay.
I don't
In that
think so.
case, I am going to kind of pull everyone aside and say, this is not a disease. This was poison. I don't think we have anything to worry about. I think that this is a limited scenario that will not be repeated.
Why do you say that?
Fair answer.
They seem to have seen something that the cult did not want them to see.
Did you see that? Something?
Yes, it was just gold. It was gold.
Are you
Yeah.
worried?
No, I'm not worried. I think that for the time being, I will be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
But it is worth noting that people should avoid the cult being aware that they have any knowledge of what the cult is transporting.
I nod.
All right.
And just to be safe, I would like to cast a Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay, you do. Hard to tell, if it does anything, but
Yeah.
you feel the magic take effect.
Cool.
And I do trim it. So if any of the cult members or anything any of them are holding touch me, I will Lesser Restoration myself after going into the site.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did anybody come up to me for healing today?
I would say a lot of the merchants probably come up to you. Each asking to be cured.
I pretend to cure them.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Well, specifically, I put one lay on hand into each of them.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Like I figured you were using a lay on hand point on each one to simulate magic.
Yeah.
They seem grateful for your services. Although I think you do see the red wizard kind of he doesn't come to you and he looks at you and just very slowly nods okay, I know what's up here.
I just look back at him and continue my stuff.
All right.
I mean, come on, merchant. Of course, they think they're sick. They're not. It's called the placebo effect, guys.
You guys finish week 6, or are about to finish week 6, and you guys do enter one last town. A nice stop along the way. There is buildings and inns people can go to as you guys get to Daggerford. Daggerford is a small town. located in the Sword Coast. Pretty much like a farming community, but it has like a lot of, stopover and almost tourist money, because people usually stop there on the way to Waterdeep. But pretty small, around like 1,000 residents. As everyone gets ready for, spending the night here, either in the caravan or finding their own accommodations, it should be noted that the Red Wizard and Resmir are going to the inn. They say they don't need your service tonight.
Okay.
Up to you. I mean, you can push the issue. Up to you if you want to do that.
I'm gonna ask the Red Wizard if he's sure, mentioning disease.
Ooh,
With,
give me...
with the disease going around, are you sure you wouldn't like some extra protection?
Give me a persuasion check.
Jeez, I'm so bad at charisma stuff.
No advantage this time. This is just flat. Oh my lord.
Very clutch.
All right. So there are caveats to this. Resmir and him kind of turn around, and Resmir gives you an offer. She's like, all right, well, look. The other merchants seem like they have their own, either friends to call on in town or own rooms to get. How about you come to a room with just me and the wizard? And you can cast a bubble on us.
That would be fun.
All right. You guys head to an inn to do that. Do you tell the others that you're going to that inn?
No, I don't want to do anything that could make Resmir more suspicious.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna go and meet up with the others before this happens.
All right. The rest of you guys, do you think you would try to find... There is only like one inn in town. Do you guys think you would try to get rooms for the night or stay with the caravan? There's no right answer. I'm just asking.
I sit with the caravan.
I'm actually gonna look for. Are there any temples around? Like temples?
Let me check Daggerford's temples. There is a temple to Tyr.
I'm not a worshiper of Tyr, but Tyr and Torm get along very well. I'm gonna try see if I can get some lodging there for the night.
Okay. I'd say on preventing your holy symbol, they'll let you lodge for the night.
Cool.
And Walken will let you guys are staying at the caravan. And then, if that's true, Ander, what are you doing?
Don't quite know.
One's going to temple.
Do we need help?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, does anyone need my help at all?
Doesn't seem that way. I think it's one guy went to the temple. I'd say you can make a perception check and see if you saw Lyral go with the others to the inn.
Like, I would probably caravan, but I'd probably go to eat food and have like. But then I'd leave.
Okay.
You're really cutting out.
Yeah, you're really. I think you said you're gonna go and get like food at the in town, but not actually sleep there. Was what I gathered. Okay. Piecing together the sound data here. Ander, I think you probably do see the three of them going off to the inn.
Okay,
On
then I'll
Clarion
join them.
All right. Are you trying to just like head to that inn or like, get close to Resmir?
Just to head to the inn.
Okay. All right. So you get to the inn. The three, Resmir, Wizard, and Lyral, you guys get a room pretty easily. and she beckons you to come upstairs. However, Ander, and we're going to actually move to a map here, although it's really only going to be relevant for 3 of you. All right. Ander, go ahead and drop your character over here.
Yep. Right here?
Yep, okay. You're outside the inn/tavern. Give me 1 second. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And let me get Asbara's token. Alright, so Lyral, you are up in this room over here with the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Are we all dropping tokens?
No.
Okay.
Is there some way for those of us who aren't dropping tokens to see what's going on?
Yes, I will. I'm going to temporarily give other people access
Okay, cool.
so that you guys can view the shenanigans. And then I will remove access to those sheets afterwards.
All right.
Firstly, I'm going to test to just see if... hold on. Munda, I'm making it so this is Lyral's in your journal. Can you see Lyral's vision when it's in your journal? Or do I need to do more stuff?
I see Lyral in my journal. I do not see Lyral's vision.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, no, I did not.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I will temporarily allow you guys this. Just don't mess with sheets.
Okay.
Alright, everyone should be able to see Lyral up there now.
Yep.
And Ander, let me make you visible for this fucking player movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone should be able to see respective things.
Yep.
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 Alright. Ander, you, my friend, are met outside by some members of the town.
Am I supposed to be able to see what Ander can see?
It's the easiest for now to have you do that. This is the quickest way to do it, is to just let everybody do it. Ander, as
Yes.
you approach the inn... Goodness gracious, got a tab between all my notes here. It's like starting to rain. The night sucks here. And you are met outside by 2 kind of burly-looking citizens. And they let you know that... I'll just do it in character. One was like, "Hey, hold on. My friends and I we rented out the main room for a private party the rest of the night. But talk to the innkeeper. If you want, you can room in the stables for tonight."
Well, the party sounds like fun. But if you don't want, I can rent.
Look, the party's just for friends and family, you know?
What's going on?
Oh, it's my
Birthday
cousin's...
party or something?
Yeah, it's my cousin's birthday.
Gotcha. Alright, then. I'll just look for a room in the inn. In the stable.
Alright, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
They point out the way to the inn. Or the stables. They say it's like around the corner. What do you do? Kind of break line of sight here. You're over by the inn now. Or by the stable doors.
Well, I have to talk to the innkeeper, right?
Well, they
Is the
said like, no, the innkeeper said other people could go sleep in the stables is what they told you.
All right, then I will totally go sleep in a stable.
All right.
Not a lot of plans I have. I want to sleep indoors, so.
All right, my friend. Pick. There's 4 doors on either side. Take your pick. Which stable do you want? They are
Do
currently
I
all
know the
empty.
general room that they entered in?
The room where the other 3, like Lyral and them,
Yes.
they walked through those double doors at the front.
So I don't know exactly where in the building they are.
No, I would say no.
Okay.
If you want, you can also do an insight check on the 2 that sent you back here.
Okay. Let me do that. Oh, I clicked the button. So give it a second. 19.
All right, it's up to you how what you do in response to this. They are for sure lying to you. There's no fucking private party in there. Like, there's probably some
Do I
patrons
know
in there.
them?
Give me a perception check.
I know them?
Give me a perception check on them.
Okay.
It's gonna be opposed by their deception roll. Okay. You on a 19, you do know them. These 2 are 2 of the veteran ranked cultists from the caravan in disguise.
Oh. So I'm gonna walk into the stable.
Okay.
Do I know where the rest of the crew went?
Assuming you guys told each other, someone's at he's at the temple. Which, let me see the size of Daggerford. It's not that far across, I believe. I need a Daggerford map.
I would have told you that after getting dinner, that we're just gonna go back to the caravan.
Wait, let me get a book. Center guide.
Okay, so you would have gone back. Okay.
How far is the town?
I'm checking the size of it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 100 feet on there. You are at the fucking Dragonback Inn. Just improvising some stuff on the fly here with distances. And you are at the temples. Okay, it's pretty small town inside the walls here. Down 3 different side streets is where the temple is. In total, it's like 800 feet away.
The temples are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
That
not
is pretty.
evening yet, so I'm going to say, Waka, for you and Willa, give me a D100, and I'm going to put you somewhere on the map. On an 80 to 100, you've already left the walls.
Alright. So.
Okay, 38.
This is Willow.
Okay. Well, I was just assuming you guys will be together.
Yeah,
Okay.
we would be.
Okay, in that case, I'll just take the first roll. Hold on. We're doing some... I'm, like, generating tables and mouse on the fly here. Okay, so it's going to be divided by 4. Closest.
Do I know if the people at the front door is doing something malicious?
I mean,
Like,
you know they're cultists. Also, you two, Waka and Willa, you guys have just passed... that actually tracks pretty good. You guys are near the Lady Luck Tavern, which, or you're probably leaving it soon. It is on the roads that are on the way between this inn and the temples. So you're kind of like in the middle of these.
Okay.
As for, I think your insight check earlier, like you don't think they're up to anything good.
Okay. I have an item that I bought a little while back.
Okay, lay it on
I'm
me.
gonna get the horn of the silent alarm.
Ooh, baby.
Target Lyral
Okay.
and blow the horn, and only she can hear it.
Do you also want to designate anyone else in the party in range?
I only have 4 charges, so I'll go for the 2 thieves. Yeah, I can hit everyone else.
You can
so
hit
I'll go
everyone.
for everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But one of them will
unfortunately, it is
fail.
600 feet, which will fail Darval. Darval, you're just gonna get a good night's sleep over there. Potentially, you might be able to hear combat later if it breaks into that.
So nice.
However, Waka, you hear the horn blowing, and then Willa, you don't hear anything, and then Willa, you hear it, and Waka doesn't hear anything, and you guys would put 2 and 2 together, like, oh shit, that's the silent alarm horn. So I want to say both Waka and Willa, or just one of you with advantage, give me a perception check.
All right.
I'm so glad I bought that.
Yeah, that came up real clutch. Holy shit. I forgot you had bought that, honestly.
I saw it on the list and I just went, this seems like this could be very useful later on.
I'm gonna say you know exactly where it is. You're gonna like follow, you like kind of follow it down the streets, toward this inn. I am gonna roll some dice here. One die.
What did Lyral do?
Oh yeah, Lyral
Lyral
also
or
here. Yeah,
Lyral? Lyral. Okay.
it's Lyral, like lyric. Haha. I
Lyral. Okay. Lyral. Okay.
Lyral, you also heard this. You didn't have the same advantage of the other two, like hearing it and then not hearing it. But I would say you guys haven't tested this before.
I know we didn't. That's why I was just like, this is a gamble.
This is rough. Although you do see that no one else in the room seems to react to the horn, Lyral. I'm gonna say just give me. You know what? No, you would see that they don't react, and you know that he bought it. So I'm gonna say you know what's up. You know that this is the silent alarm horn. Because Resmir and Asbara, like, they don't do shit. They don't say anything.
Okay. I will not mention it. I will just ignore it completely.
Okay, all right, you ignore this. Okay, so you guys were at that that tavern.
And I don't want it to be super clear that I'm associated with the other 4 in case things go bad for me. I don't want it to.
Okay, Waka and Willa, you guys are 300 feet away even.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Before anything else happens, you guys are gonna be able to get 1 round of movement from you two before I roll us into initiative here. So, assuming you guys are triple moving, you guys can each move 90 feet.
In
For-
1 round?
Because you could move, bonus action dash, standard action dash.
Yeah. So, yeah, 90.
Okay, so you guys, when we go into initiative, during their time dashing, you can go into hyena form. I'll pull that up.
The door's totally closed. I'm gonna make sure the door's closed and then.
Oh,
turn
okay,
to
here,
giant
hold on.
hyena.
Let me put the fucking block back on there.
Okay.
You shut the double doors. You guys are now 210 feet away. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting.
What I am going to do is when I hear it, I'm going to give myself Vigilant Blessing.
Ooh, do you want to roll yourself into this if it comes to that?
No, just in case I need it.
Just in case you. Okay. Respect. All right, Andrew, you should have control now. All right. So let me clear this order. Into initiative. Come on, clear. There we go. Into initiative, I walk in. Will, if you guys just want to like drop yourselves in like the fucking corner, and we'll just know that you're 210 away. And I was including 210 is like, what was all the way to the barn doors. So from the edge of here... Okay. So that we'll call it 110, and you're 210 away. Once you've moved another 100, we can add you onto this map.
If anyone opens that door, I'm attacking them.
All right, now what we're gonna do? First of all, I'm gonna replace their fucking
as long
tokens.
as they're enemy.
In fact, they are not villagers. They are veteran soldiers of the cult. This is gonna be fucking spicy. Sorry, Tar Valley. I know you're way far away.
It's all good. If something negative we have, I can take my force at least. But I hear you.
There also is a chance you'll hear sounds of combat as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a quick question. If combat starts, would there be like an alarm in the Church of Tyr that would go off?
I don't think there would be an alarm there. This
Like
is more of
somehow-
like just a temple. It's not like a paladin training ground.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There are city watch members who also will get involved once they hear the sounds of combat begin, and when they do, I'll roll in guards. All right.
Let's see how it starts.
So Waka, I assume you move 90. Just keep sprinting.
Yep.
Okay, so you are 120 away, so just off the map. Ander, are you moving? Are you like ready an attack? What's your plan?
I'm gonna ready an attack if they go through that door, or if I hear like glass breaking or something like that, I'll charge out.
All right, that's gonna be the veterans.
But yeah, if they open the door, I'm totally attacking them.
They think they have all the fucking time in the world. They know the alarm, so they're just gonna. They have 25 movement because they're armor. They're gonna move to there. So that's their double move. Willa, I assume triple moves, is also. God, math is hard. 120 away. Waka, so it's 110 from exactly where you are. So moving 10 would put you on this. So from this position, you have 80 more feet.
Okay.
You guys are, this would not have worked in Waterdeep, but this is a very small town.
Would I have been able to take out my rapier and hand crossbow by now?
Oh, for sure. You can take one weapon out per, like, move on a turn. So, absolutely, you have them both out.
Excellent. So, yeah, I'm going there.
I will say, if this affects your decision, if you run all the way up there, you won't be able to stealth, because you need one action to stealth.
I was just about to ask that. I was like, how...
It's been a while since you guys have used your assassin's shit, but I just wanted to remind you that, like, that's an option.
Yeah. How much...
Okay, so you moved 10 feet. The rest of your move would be another 20 right here.
Has the bubble gone up at this point?
I would say, yeah, I'd say probably, yeah.
Okay.
So bubbles up. So you finish that. So that's one movement. You still have a bonus and a standard, either of which can be used to stealth or move.
Okay. And these guys don't seem to be noticing me at all?
You're basically just gonna have to beat their passive perception, which I will say you guys know the veteran passive perception is bad based on your adventures in that canyon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stealth. So I have regular move.
So I will say you move slower when you're stealth, I believe. So if you want to like move and then do the bonus action stealth, that would be more efficient.
Okay, that makes...
Ben, quickly.
Yes. What's up?
Since I assume it's still early in the night, I didn't say this earlier, but I was planning on to like give me a quick prayer at the altar of Tyr, just to say thank you for letting me use the temple, pretty much. So.
Yeah, I'd say valid.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of go there and then stealth.
All right. Oh yeah, I mean, smashes past their passive. Ander, I assume you're still waiting.
Yep. I don't know what's happening outside this door, but they don't know what's happening on this
You know
side
what? You know
of
what?
this door.
I'm gonna say. No, they're gonna have to double move anyway. But I'm gonna say, give me a stealth check with advantage.
This is not gonna end well.
Okay, they don't know. You only missed their passive by like 1.
Nice.
And I'm gonna say they don't know exactly. Like one of them is like they're kind of like
Oh, I
chuckling.
see the bubbles now.
Yeah, they're kind of chuckling to each other. And one's like, "Wait, hold on, did you see something move?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw that." And this is still part of their double move. They're not gonna get any other actions because they took the dash action essentially. And
Okay.
they are going to basically open that door. And you can take your readied attack on one of them.
Cool. I'm gonna bite the one in front of me.
I'm like, oh shit!
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Oh, that
So
was so
damage.
brutal.
I leaned back so fast when I saw that nat 1, I fucking dropped my headphones off of my face.
Oh my goodness! Of course that happened.
That's so bad.
We're doing
no.
so well. I don't even have inspiration. Didn't you say we get an inspiration every week?
Well, it's that you're gonna get one at the end of this week, of which this is the final encounter.
Oh, I thought we got one every week.
No, some of them you do, but some of them aren't as important. Oh
Okay,
my god.
cool.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, that was the veterans. It's their full turn. It's just like, oh shit. All right, Willa. So 10 feet gets you
I'm
onto the
gonna
map.
wildly start cackling.
Okay, you start cackling. Here's a
Yeah,
question
like a
for
hyena.
you, Lyral. Does sound go through the bubble? Something to consider. And then Willa, 10 feet gets you to where you're standing, like actually on the map.
Look at that.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay,
Do I hear
I'm
the
gonna
cackle?
go up to the roof and then stealth, where I'm like peeking over and I can see them.
Okay.
Feedback.
Yes.
It's okay. If you want to move to the roof, I'm gonna remove some of their lighting barriers so that you can like be on the roof and see out of that building. So if you want to move yourself back where you were, what were you saying, Darval?
Do I hear the cackle from 800 feet away?
You're gonna roll at the top of the round, and so are the city guards.
Alright, cool. Sounds good.
So Will, if you want to move yourself like into here, I removed the block so you'll be able to see them, or you should be able to anyway. Okay, so that would have had to been 2 moves gets you to there.
And
I'm gonna say you haven't even gotten to their line of sight here. Well, yeah, you would have to stealth because you have to do this stealthily.
yeah, let's do the stealth.
Okay, so last action, you do the stealth. Go ahead and roll it. You're just trying to beat their passive because they are. Yeah, you smashed it. You're fine. Okay, top of the round. I'm gonna roll for the city guard to see if they notice anything. Darval, you are also gonna roll a perception check, just a flat check. 15 is the DC to notice the sounds of combat.
Okay, should I roll initiative then?
You can roll into initiative this turn. And we're gonna say, just for ease of play, you're gonna start this encounter on your horse, just to make
Awesome.
math easier.
I'm gonna be doing one thing before I actually get started.
Okay.
Move.
All right, so you're gonna be on a 10.
And I immediately start to move though, so.
Oh no, you gone. You deleted your
I had
token,
to
so
bring-
the initiative's bad.
Oh, oops.
It's okay. You just chuck him somewhere on the map, and we'll know he's not really there.
Cool, pull him all the way to the bottom, I guess.
All right, I'll add him back in at a 10. Okay, now we are back to the real order stuff here. You hear no sounds, guys, that the city guard has gotten involved. Like, no alarms raised. Does not seem like they're part of this at the moment. Waka, it is your turn. You are currently hidden, so you don't need to take any actions to stealth right now.
All right. But I do have to move to see them.
You do have to move to see them, yeah. I know I deleted some of the walls, but you have to get it at least to here.
Okay. So that's 25 feet. Would I have to double move for that, or?
25? No, you have 30 feet movement, don't you?
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know about the whole, like, sneaky thing.
I think I am just dumb, and that's not. I'm like reading. I think that's just when you're traveling.
Gotcha. I think that also might be a Pathfinder.
Yeah. I think it's for sure a Pathfinder thing.
Is this a hard corner or a soft?
It's like a saw. You could definitely lean around that corner and shoot at them. 100%.
Okay. That way, he'll be within range. I know this is probably gonna like break. There's nowhere for me to hide after, but
you would get your assassin if assuming you hit, and you are at advantage to hit because you're hidden from them.
yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot this guy.
And this is with what, the hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll at advantage, and it auto crits anyway. So
Nice.
okay, so it's a hit. It's a crit. So go ahead and tap that twice. And are you re-rolling any of those?
I'm gonna try to re-roll that. I have a ×3 crit essentially. You want me to roll it?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot you had that. Go ahead and put the third one in. Okay. So
I'm gonna re-roll that too.
Okay.
Was this a D6? There we go. 4, and so.
Okay, it's
that
gonna be.
last one's-
It's going to be 2 more than it was, but also we're going to subtract 8 because you don't get the +4 as you multiply the crit. Like, you don't multiply the bonus damage. So,
okay.
essentially, it's going to be all of these numbers -8 +2. So this whole number -6 is what it's going to boil down to. And I'm just going to use a calculator and not do this in my head.
That's what I'd resort to.
+7 +14 plus. Okay.
I think it's 46.
You are correct. It is 46.
Nice.
Okay. That does not kill him. However, shatters him past bloodied as you catch him like right through, like not through the throat, but like into the collarbone as he starts like. Yeah, it goes from green to just like in the red already.
Nice.
You see the other one spins around. It's like shit. It's the others.
By how you know, we'll start laughing even more.
And then, Lero, did you say can they hear through the bubble?
I think they can hear out through the bubble. I don't think any sounds leave the bubble. Let me check.
Yeah, go ahead and check that because I might roll them in on the next round if they do. This might become a complicated enough fight that we'll need to come back in next week at the top of the order, but we'll see. All right, what's up, Mr. Hyena Man? What's going on?
Okay, it is transparent. It doesn't say whether sound moves through it or not.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say
creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through it. So I would assume no, because I assume sound waves are something that could potentially be damaging, so they couldn't go through.
So harmful spells can't go through.
No, any
any
magical
spell,
spells or effects.
I'm
Creatures,
gonna
objects,
say-
spells, and magical effects can't go
Yeah,
through.
well, we'll establish this as our precedent for now. If we feel like we need to change it later, we can. But yes, they don't hear inside there.
Okay.
But you obviously know what's happening because you heard the silent alarm.
Oh, well, I don't know they're in a fight. I just know the silent alarm went off.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Ander. What's your move here?
I'm gonna attack the veteran that is bloodied.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense to me.
Cool.
That is a hit. They have a lot of armor to get by, but that'll do it.
6.
Ooh, it's very close,
Yep.
but he's still up.
Oh. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. The injured one is gonna stay by you as he's like cold. He's like, get that idiot. This guy is gonna move to Waka. This will provoke from you, Ander.
Oh, yes.
That will not do it
Images.
though. All right, so we're gonna start with the one in front of Ander. He is going to multi-attack with
Rude.
2 longsword attacks. All right, the attacks are 15 and 9. So 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay.
And that is going to be 6 damage to you. The one over by Waka
Bring it.
is, I mean, yeah, 23 and 22.
I guess those hit.
Yeah, he brought it. He brought it for sure. Okay. Give me this. 10 damage total across the attacks.
Oh, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a
these
surprise.
guys are more like the tanky ones, not the damage ones. Okay, Willa, that is you.
Okay, am I at a spot where the angle of it I can...
Yes.
So I'm definitely going for the healthy one.
Yeah, this roof is like sloped, so like if you're on top of the roof, like you're looking down at that, you can see him.
Cool. So,
I'd say if he was like
I'm
hugging
gonna-
the wall, maybe not, but like he's out there.
Okay. I'm gonna use my advantage to try to assassinate him.
All right, we're gonna auto crit here. And does Willa have the ×3 stuff?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and triple tap the longbow for damage. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we're gonna do some fucking math here.
What's...
Minus.
Yeah.
Are you re-rolling any of those dice? Oh, good
Yeah.
conversion. The 1, 2, and 8. Okay. So it's -8 again, but +7. So this total -1 only. 13, 18, 24.
44.
44 was it you said?
Yeah.
Fucking god, quick on the draw. Okay. Same thing as last time. Devastating hit, way past bloody, but he's still up. As a like surprise arrow from the magic bow just thump, impacts his chest, seems to like crack through his breastplate. Son of a... It's one on the roof!
This is going poorly for them.
Alright, Darval.
Okay, so I'm currently in like the little shrine to Tyr area.
Yes.
Do I see any clerics around me or paladins around me?
Yeah, there's clerics around.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to one of them and very firmly but very clearly, not like intimidatingly, but like emphasize the necessity of this, say, the cult of the dragon in the city, I need your help. Follow me.
Ooh, baby. Alright, give me a... I'm gonna say flat persuasion. Because these are not war clerics, but they are indeed clerics with magic. The sister kind of like looks at you palely from like underneath her tablet and is just like, I'll gather some of the sisters.
Okay. And I know where it's happening, right?
Yeah, I'd say you can figure it out.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna say follow the signs of battle. I'm gonna get my horse and start poking it.
All right. They're gonna like rush off and get horses, so it'll be a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can move another 50 feet, so you are 750 feet away.
1 sec. Doesn't Olympion have 60 feet of movement?
What's the horse?
60.
Oh, okay, then you are 740.
Yeah. Cool. That's what I got.
All right. I think we're going to pause there then, because we're right at the end.
Fair enough.
So-
Oh, boy.
To recap what's happening, well, actually, I'm going to roll once, see if the guards hear this as well. Okay, the guards do hear this. So this is going to be something.
This is gonna be really something.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
technically, we didn't start the fight.
It's true.
all right, the guards
Well,
heard...
we did technically do the first blow, but that's besides the point.
They're the cult of the dragon. They're clearly the bad guy.
Okay, the guards have
Yes.
heard Darval is 740 feet away. The fucking bubble is up.
And Lyriel has no idea what's going on out here.
You know,
Call
at least that the alarm
Yeah.
has been sounded. Oof, jeez. Okay, this is gonna be something.
Alright.
would be something.
Just because I think it's cool shadow magic looking thing. I was adding this token last night. We're gonna make this. No, hold on. I'm gonna make this your. How wide is the bubble?
The bubble is 10-foot radius.
All right. Well, we'll say it stops at the walls of the room.
That's cool.
So yeah, you're like dark shadow magic is like covering all of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, we'll pick this up next week at the top of the order. 2 veteran cultists are deeply injured. Guards on the way. Darval's on the way, but far away. The priests aren't even on the way yet, but they are getting involved. Lyril, you know something's wrong, but they haven't heard in the dome. Although you are currently in the dome with a half dragon and a extremely powerful warcaster.
Yeah, I feel safe in the dome.
Yeah? Yeah, you feeling good in there? Jesus.
But I'm not sure how
More
safe I will
danger
be
here.
when they find out what has happened after we leave the dome.
Oh my god.
I mean, these people are hiding, obviously.
Yeah.
We just
I
dumped the
had
bodies out
some-
in the middle of nowhere.
I had some plans for how I was going to get out of this situation if things went south, but I think those are all shot now.
Also, like, yeah, if you get rid of the bodies, but like, this is gonna. I'm gonna have to roll to see how many rounds till the guard get here, and then it's like, can you get rid of the bodies before the city guard gets here?
How hungry is my hyena?
All right, calm down. Not that hungry. All right, I will catch you guys next
I'm
week.
joking.
Good game, guys.
Alright. Yeah.
Bye.
All right, catch you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye.